Type of one if you can hear me. It's my first time officially using this microphone publicly on any other platform besides recording a podcast. My first time officially using this microphone. Hold on, let me publicly mute the YouTube. Oh yeah, does it sound about the same as my old mic that you guys are used to seeing me on right here? This is my old one. The echo should be gone now. Is there still an echo? Type a 2 if the echo is gone away. And I guess with my girl Megan and Emily here, I don't have to send this to my mods. Ha ha ha. Thank you guys. What's going on? What's going on, man? It's all hot and cozy in here. I guess I'm supposed to be looking this way, right? Guess I'm supposed to be looking this way. I need something where I can see the chat at least a little bit. Hold on. Oops, hold on, y'all. Hold on for one short moment. Let me see, can I do this without looking at my computer by looking at my live on my phone right here? Oh, let me mute my phone. Mute the phone. Boom. What's up, Tracy? How about like this right here? How does that look? Chair ain't moved at all. chair ain't moved at all. All right, what's up, Tracy? Miss CC Orleans is back. What's up, boo? My girl Carolyn here. I'm sorry. I know y'all don't like when I be saying hi to my peeps, man. I still gotta say hi to my peeps. You know what I'm saying? And they're right, Amanda. What's up, Zelda? You guys should go check out Zelda. She does her own live streaming. Melissa, Rosemary, Danielle is on Instagram. What's up, Danielle? I see you. So when you watch this, Danielle, I saw you. Saw as soon as it came up, guys. I just got off the phone. Let me plug them since they're gonna be plugged anyway. And Red Table Talk. Wow. You guys should watch Cults, Crimes, and Cabernet podcast out of Austin, Texas. Cults, Crimes, and Cabernet podcast will be at CrimeCon. I don't know if they've released this yet, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying. I think they have released it. I think they released like 2 weeks ago. CrimeCon is going to be in Austin, Texas in June. I don't know if I'm going to go as of right now mainly because of this live that I'm doing right now. I don't know if I'll be able to. I'm going to have to miss the first CrimeCon. Because if I go anywhere, this live I'm doing right now is to say where I want to go if I get on an airplane anytime soon. Yes, because of you, Megan, I did that first. I clicked on a live. It got me like twisted all back here, like I'm modeling. Hold on, I'm trying to get straight with y'all. All right, so here we go. Oh yeah, let me turn this around too. I'm not used to having a mic. I can move anywhere I want to. That's what she said. All right. Do I look normal now? I look normal. I look straight now. Sweden, no. The sound is crisp. The night is young. Let's do this. That's what's up. Yes, this sound is so much better. Like when I edit our podcast, like when I had the other mic, you guys may have didn't hear, but I can hear like background, like fuzz. And then when I plugged this mic up to record our podcast, and then it was just so clear. And Desi got the same exact mic that I have. We both got our mics the same day. We got everything set up, except for I got a little thing arm, and she has a black arm. But besides that, everything else is exactly the same. It's so wonderful understanding like the behind the scenes aspect of doing a podcast and figuring everything out on your own to get the best quality that you can. Even figuring out how to record. Everybody give you different advice, but we found our own way to record a story, and we found our own way that we're going to do a story that I haven't listened to every podcast, of course, but I don't really know if anybody is doing it the way that we're gonna do it. I haven't heard anybody doing it the way that we're gonna do it. So I'm all excited about that. Um, Taurus baby says, "You look good to me." That's what's up, Taurus baby. Hello, John and everyone. What's up, makeup? Make up date with Jackie. I just know you was Jackie. You change the beginning of your name so much. I just know Jackie. Just know Jackie. All right, so you guys, did you guys like the trailer that I put out? The trailer was spur of the moment. I was sitting here, we record the podcast, and I was sitting here and I was like, I really think that from the stuff that I'm pulling in from my memory cards, looks just like the stuff I see on Netflix. And I'm like, okay, let's see how it looks. To me, through the camera lens, it looked really great. Looked like a perfect 100% documentary. So I just randomly grabbed a bunch of stuff that I filmed and I put it on the editor. And I'm sitting there looking and I'm listening to her talk and I just get mesmerized. I stop paying attention. I'm just listening to the words that she talk about her mother, what happens after you lose a life or you lose a loved one. And when she started crying really, really hard, I was just like, I want to make a trailer. I want to make a trailer. I want to put a little something out just so the people can see what I've been working hard on. The shoot got so emotional when I was shooting with her. The shoot got so emotional that we didn't even finish the interview portion of it. We did a lot of filming around Olympia, area, but we didn't. There's a couple more places that we have to go to. She's so feisty and determined to find who murdered her mother that there's probably a couple of dangerous spots she wants to take me to where she is like relentless with getting questions answered from people, and I am gonna go there with my camera out. So I got to go back up there. I probably have to go back up there 2 times. I got a lot of more filming to do with her, and then I got to film with the detective. The reason I mentioned Colts, Crimes, and Cabernet podcast is because they flew from Austin, Texas, all the way to Rochester, New York, because they're doing a super big deep dive podcast on her as well. Their podcast is going to come out, I think they said Wednesday, the first Wednesday of June. So I'm thinking if their podcast comes out the first Wednesday of June, I'll drop the documentary the first Friday after that, like 2 days later. And then I will link their podcast to it. So after you watch the documentary, you can go and get it from a different story aspect. But long story short, they are filming right now for me so they can be in the documentary too. So I'm really, really excited about that. I literally just hung up the phone with them, with Whitney. So shout out Whitney. What's up? I just hung up the phone with Whitney right before I went live. So that's something that's going on behind the scenes. I don't know. It's a habit of looking at my computer when I go live. I forgot the phone's right here. I don't have to look over there, but I'm sorry about that. It is amazing. I deeply feel her pain. My heart breaks for her. That's what I really, really love. I like the fact that when we were at the restaurant and she was talking about how she looks up to Sarah Turney, right? And then Sarah Turney liked and shared this on Twitter. She shared the trailer. And then Sarah Turney hit me up in my inbox telling me how great it was. And so I made sure I sent Sarah Turney a message back letting her know how much Sarah has inspired Carly. And here's the thing, like, Sarah Turner, inspired Carly to go really, really hard, to get her mother case paid attention to. And she's also doing the same thing for Brittany Shanks' sister, who I talked to for a long time yesterday. I talked to Brittany Shanks' sister yesterday. I talked to Brittany Shanks' mom yesterday, which is why I want to go live and put this out here. I'm sorry I keep looking over there. Look at your phone, John. Look at your phone. It's right there in your face. That way you can stay looking at the camera. To you, this version I sent should work. Okay. I just got a contract right now, live right now. Literally a contract just got sent over for a big project on network television. I can't make this stuff up, you guys. And so I owe all of this to you, all of this to you. And that's what I want to say is like, I want to make sure I put this out there and be transparent with you all. All of us who do true crime or who do any kind of work and put ourselves out here to the world, you know, we don't always say how we feel. You only get like the polished version at the end. But if I were to say how I feel, you know, like, I'm not going to lie to you. It would get frustrating putting my heart and my all in one of these cases to be shared. And then my channel grows so slow, or people don't know who I am. And when they find out who I am, they really, really love the content. And they all say, like, I can't believe I never heard of you. It gets frustrating to me for the families. Like, I want everybody to see this documentary because I know how much Carlee cares. The cases I worked on before, you guys didn't really get to see firsthand how much they care in their face. You have to hear that determination through me sitting there. But now Carlee is showing you all these people want their stuff shared. They want people to care about their case. They want people to help the police, you know, revigorate and revitalize them to go and search harder for who killed their loved one, or who or why their loved one is missing. They care as strongly as you saw Carlee in the trailer. So yeah, it makes me feel that way. But on the flip side, I gotta say, you know, even with me growing really slowly, or even with my channel being small and not as big as other channels, it's you guys, man, who show that love and support to me. That the opportunities that I get opportunities coming to me all the time, as if my page is extremely big, is extremely large. Like, the opportunities that come from me is like, you wouldn't know that my channel was so small. And, you know, there have been times I've been down, or I told a story when I made the Jaron Lockhart video and I put my all into that video, and I just felt so sad because it got like 2,000 views, which is actually growing, almost having like 10,000 now. But it was from me feeling sad in that video that I got a first phone call from someone saying that your inbox, you know, your email is wrong on your YouTube channel, because we've been trying to contact you because we want you to do something for this television show. So, like, I don't know. Where I see myself small, there have been people who see me as bigger because they got like 500 subscribers or whatever. And I guess you should keep pushing forward. If you have like 500 subscribers, or you got like 200 subscribers, Carlee has been on like 7 different podcasts, right? She's been on really, really big podcasts. When Carlee sent me a link to a podcast a YouTube channel talking about her mom, they just did a story on Karen Bodine. That podcast, I'm sorry, that YouTube channel got like 400 subscribers or something. It's very, very small. She was super excited. Like, when you think about going above and beyond because your family member lost their life, they want any kind of help. Any and all kind. And anything can make a difference. So don't ever get discouraged when you think about stuff like that, because they don't care. You know what I'm saying? The way she was excited, not just her, that's just one example. I've had plenty of family members, like, they'll send me something like, oh, this story was covered here, and they're like, they don't care. They don't look at nobody is more important than somebody else. Anybody covering their family's case, they want that information out there. So just keep doing you. Keep doing to the best of your ability. Keep putting all your heart and your passion into it, and good things is gonna come. Good things is gonna come all around for everybody. So I did want to put that out there as well. Let me read some comments. Appreciate that, Heather77. What's up, Charleston Amy? Charleston Amy is here. Amanda A in the building saying you do something utterly different from other true crime channels. Your growth may be slower because of it, but I honestly think it will pay off over time. People will come for the unique perspective. Uh, Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate that. I want, I want, like when I put the trailer out yesterday, I was sitting in this chair. I was really nervous for what Carly thought. And I was texting Carly. I'm like, all right, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. And it was a conflict because when you got really, really tiny towns, like people say the name wrong or get the name confused because I know that. I used to live in a small town called McDonough, Georgia. But if you live anywhere that close to Atlanta, everybody calls that Atlanta. And so the one final thing I had to do was like I had to keep texting her, asking her where her mother's dead body was found. That was very uncomfortable to keep texting her. And it wasn't the fact that I didn't know the case. It was, you can say, some people say Tollwater, Washington. Some people just throw it into the whole metropolitan area of Olympia, since Olympia is like 20, 25 minutes away. They'll say Olympia, Washington, and then some say Rochester, Washington. Some credible channels were saying like Tollwater, which is super, super tiny town where this dump site took place. So just to get 1,000,000%, since it could have been different, I just wanted to say whatever she say her mom was found. I'm gonna put whatever Carly said, and it was Rochester. So I was like, as soon as I asked her that, I went to my trailer and I put Rochester, Washington. I put the words. That's the last thing I do, and it posted publicly, and I took the link and I immediately sent the link to Carly, and I'm just sitting there waiting, and then everybody is sending me messages saying how much they like the trailer and how much they feel where she's coming from. You know, I put, you know what I'm saying, my little drone shots and everything in there. I put visually appealing stuff in there, but the biggest thing people kept saying was the words that Carly said. And I was like, yes, this is why I always wanted to film somebody else instead of just filming me. I always wanted to get the family or somebody else involved in the case on camera because, I can try with everything in my power to get you to look at this person as a human being, but can nobody do it like the family members can. So I'm sitting there and everybody telling me how they feel about it, me all kind of messages, and I'm just waiting for Carly. So then I text Carly. I'm like, bruh, I'm like over here on pins and needles, bruh. What are you doing, man? I'm waiting like crazy, and it's good to have that rapport, with people who's sharing their entire lives, with you, and something so precious with you. And when she said how she felt and how much she loved it, that's all the satisfaction that I needed. That means the world to me, man. When Jaron Lockhart family didn't want nothing made about her because of how bad the media portrayed Jaron Lockhart, and then I did the Jaron Lockhart video, and then they came. When I heard the family say that meant the world to me, man. That meant the world. It meant like, that's probably the last thing you can do for Jaron Lockhart. She's gone. Her case is solved. The only thing else you can do is leave her with people seeing her the right way, in the right light. So I threw everything I could into it. I throw everything I can into everything that I do. Thank you, Blue Moon. Watch the trailer after this. You have a real talent for telling a story, John. Your docs are stunning. A network is going to snatch you up. A network has already snatched me up, Blue Moon. Appreciate those kind words. Yes, Rochester and Rochester Olympia are very different. The trailer, heartbreaking to listen to. Yeah, it's great. I'm glad I actually was able to catch you live. Bethany Fury, I'm a new subscriber and I'm in awe at the professionalism. Thank you, Bethany Fury. I don't know if that's your last name or not, but that's a cool last name, Beth Fury. uh, Voice is soothing and easy to listen to. Thank you, Danielle. Danielle is here, you guys. Danielle hosts on Wednesdays since I go live and always mess it up. She hosts all week on True Crime, but the day that she allocates for me or on Wednesdays, I think at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. All right, so let me get to why I'm here, right? Let me get to why I'm here. All right, so I I always feel uncomfortable doing this, but like I'm an honest person, and I always let my heart lead the way. And I just felt I don't feel like there was one thing I never told you all when it came to the Brittany Shanks case. And the one thing I never told y'all is that for people who've been following me since I've been on here, or since like over the year I've been working on the Brittany Shanks case, one of the things I never told you guys the truth about was it intimidates me. Of all the cases I've ever worked on, it intimidates me because for several reasons. It intimidates me because of how I reached out to the family because they were being taken advantage of by someone. It intimidates me because that was the first time people donated to have real actors and actresses, and we filmed their parts, and it looked really, really great. And it intimidated me because of there's no story that comes close to how many, I don't even know the word I'm looking for, just how many legs this story has, how many suspects this story has in great detail, with great motives, with lacks of alibis, so many options and ways to go or how to do this. It always intimidated me, and it didn't make me put it on the back burner, but it made me, I'll go and do another case, and then time is going by, and then when I'm ready to do it, so much time has passed that I'm a way better documentarian. I make stuff way better than what I collected back then. So to give you an example, if I put out if I were to edit and do the Brittany Shanks documentary right now, it would be me, and then you would hear a voiceover of her mother through a telephone, through my old mic. Now the old mic with me on it, the Yeti sounds okay, but it's a phone call. I wouldn't even do that now. I know how to run line, but I wouldn't want to do that anyway. The reason I'm going live today is because of the Carly Bodine trailer for her mom Karen. When I look at Carly tell that story on the screen for the trailer, and then I thought about the Brittany Shanks case, and as all you guys was watching the trailer yesterday, Brittany Shanks' mom, I talked to her mom. She was with her friend, and then in Michigan. Then I talked to her daughter on the phone yesterday for a long time, and they were blown away. They loved the trailer, and it makes me feel sad that they like a trailer that's coming from another family that's asking me for help, but they not going to be in the documentary. They not going to be able to tell the story of her sister. She's not going to be able to tell the story of her daughter to get out there. So with the longest running thing I've ever worked on this channel was the Brittany Shanks documentary. So I don't want to do the documentary with a voiceover. I don't want to do the documentary with a telephone being held up to a lesser performing microphone. I want Brittany Shanks' mom to be on the screen the same way as Carly was on the screen for her mom, Karen. I want Brittany Shanks' sister to be on the screen the same as Carly was on the screen for her mom. I want to go to the street, and I want to film, and I want to walk with her family, taking the last step that Brittany Shanks took. I want to go to the old man's house that Brittany Shanks went that night when she locked on the door. I want to go to the teenager's house who's an adult by now. But he was 17, he's 20 years old now. I want to go and I want to talk to this 20-year-old man, and I want to interview Brittany Shanks' husband. So I need help doing that. I can't go do and pay for this by myself. So I wanted to put that out there for anybody who wants to lend any help. I've broken it down to the cheapest thing possible. I would really, really love to make it if this was like, I don't want to say the best thing I've ever done, because I want to apply the same thing to everyone, but I just feel like I owe Brittany Shanks' family to do a better job than what all the expertise and things that I've learned over the past year. So I want to have a flight. If I were to go to Michigan for 3 days, I think I can take 2 days to film all of the different sites, and I think I can take 1 day to film her husband and her mom, to make a real documentary. So I need help on that. Anything, I don't care what you guys have to offer. I feel weird. I haven't gotten used to it. Some people feel used to it. Maybe I will get used to it, because that's how you do things. You get funds. That's what production and producing is. You get funds to go and do these things, but I still feel weird asking. But I would love it if anything that you guys had to offer, to PayPal, to Super Chat is fine, but I know that YouTube takes 50% of it. But literally, I'll tell you right now where the money will go to. The money will go to a flight, hotel for 3 days. I don't even give a damn. It's the cheapest motel, even though people say I need to worry about my safety being out there, because it's some crazy people in this Brittany Shanks story. Flight, hotel, and a rental car. That's it. And then I will fly for 1 day to go to Alabama. I can go to Alabama and land that morning and be with Brittany Shanks' sister and film her all day. And I can leave the next morning, or I can leave that night. But once my mind gets settled on something, it never turns back. I remember driving down the street, and I stopped my car at a red light, and I said, it'd be cool if I film, because I don't believe people gonna know how it feels to be left alone at night on a railroad track. Wouldn't it be cool, John, if you got some actors and you film and you recreated the scene where they left Vera Jo on the track? Yeah, that'll be cool, John. Once the light turned green, I couldn't change my mind. I don't know how I was gonna do it, but from that point on, I was not gonna make that documentary without filming the reenactment of what happened to Vera. After seeing Carly, because I wanted so much to have a documentary with the family on the screen, but after seeing it now with my own eyes, I can't do I'm not gonna do Brittany Shanks' documentary with a phone call recorded through a mic and just showing her mom's picture up there. I can't go backwards. I can't do that. Not after working on this thing for well over a year. I can't do them like that. So anything you guys can lend to my PayPal or any way that you can, I don't care what it is, appreciate that. And then I will put you guys on there as producers, because that's what producers do. They help fund the project. And I want to do that case. So I thought about this yesterday. Actually, I talked to my mods about it before in the past. They were worried about my safety, because my mods know the details and the sketchy people involved in this. But you guys don't understand how it looks on the opposite side. Brittany Shanks' family are my Facebook friends, right? So because the documentary ain't out, I don't feel comfortable looking on their channels. Brittany Shanks' Facebook group that support and still out here trying to find her, I haven't gone in that group. I feel uncomfortable to look in the group, because I feel like I let people down. I don't know. I take it personal. I take it to heart. Like, I feel they don't feel that way. Like, Brittany Shanks' sister is really, really happy, and her mom is happy. They all, they want it done the right way, and they say that things happen for a reason. Now that I know how to film and go and do this, so they don't feel that way. It's just the pressure that I put on myself. Like, it's been really, really hard to look into that case, because I just feel it's not completed. It's not completed the right way, and I want to do it, and I'm dead set on doing that. It is extremely important to me. As I'm juggling cases right now, um, was it Janet Doulos we're doing right now? I'm sorry if I messed up her last name. Um, the Dior kid who went missing from his mother, father, grandfather, and friend. I don't know how a baby can go missing from 4 adults. Like all of this is happening right now. Those 2 cases, Carly's case. I told you guys about a Mexican uncle. I'm working with everyone in the entire family. Uh, After that trailer dropped, the family hit me up. The way I'm working with the family is one of the family members is in school for filming, and they're doing a major big documentary for their school project to get her degree, and then she's going to film that her family to send me the audio from it, so I don't have to fly out there. So all of this stuff is happening at the same time, and while all of this stuff is happening as I do this, and as I go live and deals come in, I'm still thinking about Brittany Shanks. I just feel like I just gotta do this. I gotta do this, man. And I know for a fact, I can't describe the feeling to y'all. I know for a fact I will be on that old man's porch. And I'm sorry to call him that, like the old man, but the elderly guy that Brittany Shanks went to his porch before she went missing. I know I'm gonna be on that same porch. I know I'm gonna be walking with Brittany Shanks' mom. I know I'm gonna be with Brittany Shanks' sister. I can know it. I can feel it already. It's like I already can see the documentary already. So, but I have to drop my pride. I need help to do this. I honestly need help to do this. I can't do this by myself. And I know I can knock out Michigan in 3 days, and I can knock out Alabama in 1 day. So that's it. Full disclosure. So, said the PayPal link is not working. It's simply jrines13@gmail.com. And if you do, please leave a nickname or whatever name you want in the credits. If you don't want your real name out there, leave whatever in the comments when you do send that of what you want shown. But that's it right there. I'm sorry to my mods, who worried about me going, but I'm stubborn. I cannot. I know y'all worry, but I cannot not go. I'd rather do some kind of other safety measures. I would get a hotel that's out of the town. Don't let nobody know where I live when I'm there. But I cannot not go. I gotta go. So I don't know. What country are you in, Blue Moon? John, the way you care individually for each case you take on is heart wrenching. You are such a wonderful soul. Thank you for never giving up the fight for justice. I won't. I never won't. We can't help but worry. I don't know why. Let me look at this right here. I know. Whoa. I don't want to say nobody real name, but the initials is SI. That worked. I love what you do as a bereaved mom. So the PayPal is working. Miss Fury, it worked for her. It worked for SI. SI, thank you so much. Thank both of you guys. Um, SI, and thank you, Steph. Thank you, Steph May. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that. Shoot me. Even though the PayPal is jrines13, the email to contact me is just John Crime. So shoot me an email, Steph May. It's telling me to look for a different link. I don't know why it's working for some people. Well, here's a Cash App. which I gotta blow the dust off my Cash App because I never use it. It's probably not even downloaded on my phone. Yep, I gotta reinstall it because I never use Cash App. But I will send y'all the Cash App link as well too after it's finished reinstalling. And so how fast would I do this? If all the money come in, I'll go Friday. I'll do it. I will go to Michigan Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I'll wait, and then I'll go next weekend. I'll go to Alabama for one day. Now on her sister, and just to show y'all that like this is real, I'm gonna message. I'm gonna send Brittany Shanks' mom a message right now. Let me see something. She want to do it to GoFundMe. I didn't want to do it. That's what she's saying. That's Brittany Shanks' mom. Uh, all right, so I'm live right now. I was telling them about your daughter and flying to Michigan for 3 days, and people are actually sending stuff in. So I did not expect anybody to send stuff in like this fast. So I may be up there as early as Friday, just to get you prepared. We'll see how everything goes. If not this weekend, then next weekend. So we're gonna get this done for your daughter. Told you I always got you guys back, man. Oh, I'm sorry. It's my YouTube because I turned the volume up on my phone. Megan, you just sent me something saying that you're testing it and it worked. So it worked for Megan. Um, so glad you're going to Michigan. Yeah, Ems, I have to go. I have. I couldn't. You know. I felt like Carly is sort of like Sarah Turney, as Sarah Turney has inspired other people to speak out. Carly is working on other cases besides her mom. She showed me three major big cases, and she said she'll get all of the family members to talk to me, right? So I can keep going all the way up here to Olympia, Washington, and I can cover three more cases, and all of these cases are gonna look as good as the Karen Bodine's documentary that I made. And then so just imagine if I put out four in a row that looks like that. And then I put out the Brittany Shanks one that people have been waiting to see, the one that I've talked about for and got all the details on for so many years, filed no loads and loads of folders. And then after I put all those out, I put out Brittany Shanks, and it's a recording over a telephone. I would have felt horrible. I ain't gonna even. I would have felt bad. I just would have felt bad. There's no, so I have to go in and film and interview the people involved for that too. On an iPhone on a connected account. Oh, my bad. So the Cash App did download. So I don't know how you find your name. Um, how do you find your name? Oh, idiot. My name is John Crimes. So it's the if you have Cash App, it's the dollar sign, and it's John Crimes. So and then the PayPal would be jrhines13 at Gmail. Thank you, M's. Thank you, John, for all that you are doing. Thank you, Megan. By the way, Megan, my mod, she is the one that told me about the Karen Bodine case. She is really, really close friends with Carly. It was good to see their camaraderie and their interaction. And, Megan has always had a big heart. And what people don't know is like, Megan has always been like my really, really good conscience. She gives the greatest advice. She gives the greatest positive advice. Sometimes when I'm really, really down, and sometimes I'm really, really negative. So it was fun. It was great to meet Megan for the first time in real life. Was to meet her and to see how she's the same way online as she is in real life. One of the things Megan didn't know that I peeped over when I was looking at Megan, and it was when what you guys saw when you saw the trailer and you saw when she said when you're standing in line and you don't know if when you're paying for your dinner if the person behind you is the person that killed your mom. I looked over at Megan and and she was. I mean, it was you could hear a pin drop in that room. It was hard to sit back and keep filming and not try to hug her. We did have to break after that. We broke and she had to redo her makeup and everything. But it's nice to know I picked good friends. Even on the internet, I picked good moms, even on the internet, man. And Megan took the photo for us at the end. So it's nice to know that. So thank you, Megan. Guys, I have to make some calls for work for John. I'll put together as much as I can. I want to send to PayPal. Love you. Love you always, Jackie. Love you always, Jackie. Me Crimes. Can you tell us what general area you'll be visiting? I have hotel points and possible with you. Impossible would like to give those to help with hotel expense. Look, I'm not even lying to you. I'm not even lying to you. I would pick the cheapest motel. Dirt, gunshots outside the hotel. I don't care. I will film it and film me out the window and use the footage. I just want to. Let me tell y'all what I want. Let me show y'all what I want. This is all I want right here. I want them on this memory card. If them get on the memory card, it's me flying there with my equipment and sleeping inside the rental car. I just want them on this memory card. The cheapest amount possible to get them on this memory card and to get me going to the locations Brittany went to on this memory card is all I want. I don't want nothing else more. That's all I want. I want them on this memory card. That's it. But the thing is, I know I know my marks are gonna be dirty because y'all don't know. Y'all know a lot of y'all don't know who Brittany Shanks is, and for the people who do know about Brittany Shanks, you know that she went walking down the street one day after having a car crash at night, and no one seen her again. But you don't know the scary people involved, bro. Like the people who, like my moms and stuff, who I talk to, who know about scary people involved. Like, let me tell y'all some real stuff, right? Brittany, this is real because I'm gonna give this link to Brittany Shanks' sister. She gonna see this part. Brittany Shanks' sister live in Alabama, right? I asked her, I said, I'm gonna have to fly. I'm gonna have to fly up there. And she said, cause she said you probably should take a gun. I said, I can't take a gun. I gotta fly up there. She said, you better not let anybody know where your hotel and all that stuff at. Cause I mean, one of the 10 billion, what you call it? I don't say motives. One of the 10 billion ways that Brittany Shanks could be missing is one storyline that will be in the documentary about a guy with a wood chipper that chopped her up. And possibly, I'm saying possibly now, law enforcement, somebody in it was watching. That's just one. It's just one. So like this is as I say about staying there. I'll stay in the cheapest motel, but I know like Mars and everybody gonna be worried about me. I don't care. I don't think nothing will happen in 3 days. I think anyone think you ever not be honest. My job accrues a ton of points. And with COVID and my job, I definitely not using regardless. This is so much more important. Thank you, Stepmate. Stepmate, shoot me an email. Because I would want to stay in between the airport and the cities I have to go in, like Sturgis, Michigan, like, where I'm not directly in the city, but I'm not too far away to put a lot of miles on the rental car. That's it. Oh snap, baby. I can email you my points card and the info in the case. Do not stay in a dangerous place. I won't step, and I won't tell nobody. I got to tell one. Well, I tell one person where I stay. I agree, step. You are wonderful. Y'all don't understand how hard it is for me, and I know it should not be hard. This should be normal. You get into filmmaking, you go to producers. I just got a email from a production company. They fund your documentary. So, but still though, like I'm not used to doing this. I'm not used to asking for stuff. So, um, it's uncomfortable for me. But yesterday, after seeing the footage of Carly, I just felt like I gotta get the same kind of footage for Brittany Shanks' family. There's no way I can't get that footage. So the only way you're gonna get that footage, you ask. So that's why you guys say, "Am I going to Crime Con?" No, I won't be at Crime Con because if I can pay to go to, if I can pay to fly to Texas, I can pay to fly to Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm getting what I want to do the right thing, and hopefully by CrimeCon next year they'll fly me out. I'll be on Podcast Row, or I'll be a speaker talking about one of my something on John Crime's channel, something on Alibi's podcast channel, or something on one of the projects that'll be on a major platform. You'll be fine. Just be aware of your surroundings. I won't go anywhere by myself. Like I'll be with their family once I land, so I won't be by myself. I also have a Ford Focus you're welcome to use. I live in North Ohio, and it's a spare. It's yours as long as you need it. Share your location on your phone with someone else, please. Thank you, Step May. Step May is like, what the hell have you been, Step May? Like, I've got to go look up your name now and look at whenever you left comments, because you are amazing today. My location will be shared with my mods, with Stephanie Harlow when I land, and with Desi, my podcast host. So when I say nobody gonna know where I'm at, I mean the people in that area in Michigan. They're not gonna. I'm not gonna. I may let Brittany's mom know where I'm at, but I won't let nobody else know where I'm at. I lost my son in 2016 to an ATV accident. Oh man, I can't imagine being a parent forced to live with so many uncertainties and not knowing. I'm so sorry that happened, Miss May. So happened, and I know why now you give, because that empathy when like when you go through something like that, like you don't want nobody else to hurt. If it broke you down and it felt that terrible, if it did that amount to you, then you know how it feels for somebody else, and you want to help them to try to escape, the pain that you had to feel. My job requires a federal ID, so I have to kind of lay low on social media, but I watch everything you put out. I got your step. And you like how I did play that though. You know what I'm saying? From one of the people that gave, asking for help is hard, but it's a gift to others to let them help you. Yeah. Thank you, man. I didn't appreciate it, man. I feel like it. Um, when we got the actors to reenact the parts for Brittany Shanks, them, like, people don't know, like, it wasn't enough, so I had to pay. I had to pay for the hotel. Still had to pay. So like I don't expect to ever ask and it covers everything. I just be expecting, like, hey, maybe a little bit can help. Maybe it'll make it a little easier for me, because for the first part I worked so long with Brittany Shanks. Here's Brittany Shanks' mom right now. Hold on, let me listen first. We be let me listen first before I let y'all before I play it. All right, so this is what she said, Brittany Shanks.
That is absolutely amazing. So many people were so interested before, and so it doesn't surprise me that they already started sending stuff in. I'm really glad to hear that. Just let me know. I'm down whenever. I appreciate you.
Don't know why I just muted the mic just then. John's Facebook notification went off, and I thought I had one. Oh, you guys can hear it through the. Oh, because I got it open on here. My bad. Let me close it. I forgot you guys can hear everything on my computer. One thing I don't like about the new mic, it sounds a lot better, but the old mic had a mute button. Like I'm so used to just hitting mute on here, but like on the new one, you just got to use the mute button on your computer. That's absolutely why. As terrible as every moment hurts to survive, I can't imagine moms who never had the answers. They can't begin to grieve in any way, and that hurts my heart. Then we just gonna do whatever we can to help other people. Then, we're gonna help everybody we can. Um, we went out to eat dinner one last time right before I decided to leave. Right, and I had forgot earlier when we ate breakfast. When we ate breakfast, as soon I had my cameras rolling, and we walked out the door, and she started posting flyers on every single car about her mom. And so the filmmaker in you goes, okay, that's good footage. And then the human part of you go like, it's kind of sad that like she has to live like every day doing this, having unlimited flyers to pass out. But then it's not your life. It's Carly's life. So that happened at breakfast, and you forget about it. And then we go eat dinner, and you get out the car laughing, joking, or laughing, joking. There she go, flyer. Hey, and she's walking up, and then she walked up like 3, 4 people. I didn't have my film or my camera rolling now, which is something I learned when I go to do Brittany Shanks. I'm gonna always have the camera rolling because I lost so many great moments. Like I see why you literally have to film all day because um, it just you can miss so much stuff. But she soon when they get out for dinner, we go down the street. She went cross street, put the flyers on all the cars, and then putting them in people's hands. It was like, yo, what's this? Who is this? My mom, she was brutally murdered. But my mom, she was brutally murdered. My mom, she was brutally murdered. And I was just sitting back looking like, wow. I don't wish nobody ever have to live their life like this. Like I forgot what she told me. Megan, maybe you remember Megan what she said when what she was saying like how to be. She learned how to be a salesman. Um, oh yeah, I think she said something like one of the first things you tell people when you give them a flyer about your mom being brutally murdered. She say two things. You say this is for free, no money involved, because people don't want to listen. As soon as you say that, they'll relax. And then she always says there's a killer on the loose. And she's right. There is a killer on the loose. Just say those two things. Every public place you go and puts this inside somebody's hand. So, um, yes, step. Whatever we got to give or whatever we got to do to try to, help anybody else out so they don't feel that loss so they can get some sort of closure from it. I'm down. Janet, he is currently talking about Karen Bodine, the case he's working on. Janet, I don't know who you're talking about. I'm in the UK. Please advise. Yeah, I was talking about the woman in the trailer that I put out yesterday on that case. But you guys will see. You guys will see. And I got to go back up there 2 more times. So I'm got the fact that she has to do it every single time. You'll see more footage of her talking to people. You'll see footage of her saying this because all I gotta do is have the camera rolling, and she says that to every person she talked to. I would be demented if anything like that happened to me. It's unimaginable. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Um, I am so sorry, man. Like, cause I was so nervous to ask. You guys know I pride myself on trying to read all the comments. So if I miss your comment, I'm sorry. It won't let me scroll all the way up. Somehow I cannot join the membership link. What am I doing wrong? Could someone drop it again, please? I don't remember. I don't know why the membership should be working. When do we get to know what the project is? Which project, Sean R? I don't want to mess nobody's name up. Hold on. Desi gonna kill me. I just don't want to mess up her last name. The podcast is Jennifer Dulos. The Crimes with Crimes is I think it's Dior Coon. Yeah, Dior Coons. That will be tomorrow. Dior Coons is tomorrow. I don't know, the Stephanie Harlow documentary. I can't think of the serial killer name. I'm doing so much and so many times. Jennifer Dulos for the podcast. Dior Coons for the next video. Karen Bodine is for the next big documentary. That will be the first Friday of June, dropping right after Colts, Crimes, and Cabernet podcast. You guys go check out their podcast in Austin, Texas. They will be in the documentary, and they will also drop it too. So I'm gonna drop mine 2 days later. So and put their links in the video so you guys I can promote their channel, their podcast channel. My podcast channel. I don't know if you guys have already joined, but everything is connected to the YouTube. If you type in Alibiish, ALIBIISH, no hyphens, no anything to make it easy for you to find. But if you go, I'll drop the link here, and I'll start dropping the link. Get the mods to drop in every live. Once you go to the YouTube channel for Alibiish, I just posted there. You'll see all the podcast stations that it's on. It's on every platform. It's on Apple. It's on Spotify. It's on everywhere. And you see the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you thumbs up. Dior, Jennifer, Karen Bodine, serial killer in Houston, and a serial killer in Rochester, New York with Stephanie Harlow. The Stephanie Harlow podcast, if I had a perfect world, would be the end of May, because or would be the same day. It would be like if I drop, they both would drop on the same day, because Stephanie is so huge that people would go to her channel and they would see the podcast, the documentary that we did together, and it's, in a way, it's never been presented on either of our channels before. And then they'll come over to my channel, and then they'll see Karen Bodine's documentary, and more people will go to it. So I'm looking towards the end of May for Stephanie Harlow one, but that's not going to be on my channel. The documentary with me and Stephanie is going to be on Stephanie Harlow's channel. And then this will be on my channel. But I still feel like I'm forgetting somebody. If I fly in May, which is looking like I am, to go film for Brittany Shanks, after Karen Bodine's drop in June, I would have to put everything else, all other documentaries, on hold and put out Brittany Shanks. There's no other reason to not go ahead and finish that one once I got the rest of that footage. So that would be directly after that one. Where's Rude's Battle Rap Podcast? Salute. Where's Rude Battle Rap Podcast? Battle Rap over here. Battle Rap, y'all had a great, crazy weekend, man. I still pay attention. I saw what Twerk did. I saw the chokes. Leslie said you do some of the best work on crime on YouTube. I'm going to try to read y'all comments, then I'm going to get up out of here. So I scroll back to the top. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you if you're still here. I'm new here, and that's so awesome, dude. Happy for you. Thank you, Diana Mary. Really, really appreciate that, Diana. You do something utterly different. Okay, I got you, Amanda. I did read that one right there. Um, I've really enjoyed watching you. It's great that I've managed it. Okay, I read that one right there. Janice says the best storyteller on YouTube. Talent is rare. The compassion, absolute passion for what you do is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tuesday Taco. I live 25 minutes from Olympia. Uh, I know of Rochester, but have never heard of the other. I probably said it wrong. I know it begins with a T. I think it's Tollwater, where some places were saying that they found her body. I probably said it wrong. A city around there that begins with a T. I'm sorry, Taco Tuesday. Thanks for everything you do. It was my family member. I come to you because of your drive and dedication for the truth. Thank you, Kelly Rob. Um, Victims are so safe with you, John. You're an amazing person. Thank you for Judith Elizabeth for always rocking with your boy, even when I thought you was somebody else last year. um, I think it's supposed to be Turnwater. Otherwise, I haven't heard of it either. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I probably had it wrong, Turnwater. I'm sorry. I've never been to Washington, but well, except for when I was like 3 years old. Like I said, when uh, when I was born in Macon, Georgia, we got out of the hospital 3 days later, and we flew because my father was stationed in Spokane, Washington, and we stayed there. That was in 1980. So I haven't been to Washington since. So I'm sorry if I get the little small towns confused. I didn't even know it was such thing as a Rochester, Washington. So think about it, like in a 2 week time period, I went to Rochester, New York, and Rochester, Washington. I mean, I wonder how many people in the world have done that. In 2 weeks, went to Rochester, New York to Rochester, Washington, man. All right, so I'll tell you what I'll do um to end this right here. Will you make a GoFund for this project? I don't I don't know. Maybe it's my ego. I don't know. I've never done a GoFundMe because I don't think is it that much money for a GoFundMe? Hotel for 3 days, rental car, and a plane, like a flight. I don't know if that's enough money for a GoFundMe. So for those who haven't saw, I will end this by putting both up. I'll put up um Carly's trailer, and then I'll put up Brittany Shanks' trailer. Now, when you watch Brittany Shanks' trailer, imagine that, but me being able to interview the family. John, what's your timeline as far as when you want to go? My timeline is ASAP. ASAP. There's no waiting. I don't have to wait for anything. I can just go. Uh, 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 Is he set up for accepting enter Zoom transfers? PayPal link is working for me. People have sent me money on PayPal from other countries because they converted it. PayPal is always set up that way. So, in the way you care individually for each case you take on is heart wrenching. Mark. The initials are SI. It was Mark. Sorry. I know who that is, man. I know who it is now. Um, I completely understand it's something that you started and you have to finish. There you go, Ashley Kane. There you go. Started, got to finish it. Happily, I finally am catching a live. Still no notification. If you haven't been getting notifications, sometimes you get blacklisted. sometimes my channel doing it, and sometimes it's not anymore. So just unsubscribe, subscribe back, hit the bell icon, and hit the bell icon for all to receive all notifications. Just unsubscribe, subscribe back, and do that, and you should be okay. Can you tell us what general area? Okay, I think I'm caught up. Yeah, I'm caught up. All right, so I'll let me let me go to my folders. John Crimes videos. Karen Bodine trailer. Push live.
What if you're in line paying for your dinner and the murderer is behind you buying milk? That's what I deal with every day. Every day. Or if it's not that, it's going to sleep at night, hopefully having a nice blacklist sleep, and then knowing, like, what did your mom think last?